continue in English.
The past is your playground. Abstergo.
Hello, Initiate. Recently, Abstergo Historical Research began several new projects in London. We both know that when Abstergo makes big moves, the Templars are up to something. We think they're hot on the trail of a new piece of Eden. I've got people in London looking for it.
Hey, Bishop! Jacob and Evie Fry are twins. How awesome is that?
Speak of the devil. Fire up your cameras, Bex. I've got picture. ETA on the payload?
Sending it now.
A lot to sift through. I'm gonna get the initiates on it ASAP.
You look weird with a weapon. Let's plant a little bug and see what we can see. Got something. Isabel Ardant has a meeting here in a few hours. Doesn't say with who.
Doesn't say with whom, Rebecca. I suppose it's down to Muggins here to find out.
Hold on. The mission was to find data to locate a piece of Eden in London.
We did.
And now, I am eager to try this new kit.
I don't like it when those two go off book like this. Well, all we can do is take a deep breath and move forward. You'll be searching for the piece of Eden through the lives of Jacob and Evie Fry, twin assassins who operated in Victorian London. Your first set of genetic memories are downloaded. Good luck.
Brother George, it is as I feared. London has fallen. Thrice I have written to you begging your aid. Thrice you've responded with silence. And yet I write again. So desperate my need, so few my options. I need you. London needs you. You would say it is too great of a task, or that it is not yet time to strike. Patience, you would counsel. But whilst you wait, the Templars consolidate their power. They have chosen a Grand Master so ruthless, so thorough, one might think Reginald Birch himself had returned. His name is Crawford Starrick, and he intends to rule the world. There is no aspect of society he does not control, no industry that escapes his grim touch. By day, it is corrupt merchants and venal politicians who hold court. Come night, a vicious street gang known as the Blighters strikes terror in the hearts of all. There is no business untainted by his poison, no person unexploited, be it by duplicity or force. Our enemy has designs on the highest office of them all. And so, as you look inward, and dare I say it, afraid, Crawford Starrick's ambition is fixed on the beyond, to kingdoms and continents as yet unconquered, though not for long, for he knows, as I have warned you time and time again, whosoever controls London controls the world.
At that time frame, that's a good estimation. Because London was the superpower at that time. Or their navy was, can't really say much for their army.
The iron ship's from here. The Templar running things is Rupert Ferris and our target 1. Target 2 is Sir David Brewster, who's got his hands on a bauble that could ruin us in this wretched war. Think you both can handle it?
What a question.
All right. My mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, the unstoppable Fry twins. See them nightly at Covent Garden.
George, honestly, I've studied the plans of the laboratory and have every route covered.
And I've got all I need right here. I'll extend your regards to Ferris.
Chat later, George. We've a train to catch.
Jacob! Evie! May the creed guide you, you vagrants!
Poor man. More afraid than ever. Years have not been kind.
Evie Fry, where do you get it from?
The same place as you, Jacob.
Have fun.
Don't die.
How long does he intend to go on like this? He's disrupting the other workers. Shut his trap and get the machine fixed. And send me some laudanum for my head.
Coming right up. Locked.
What do you think you're doing?
No one goes in or out unless there's a problem.
I hold the machines. That door opens, and I have my route to Ferris. Always work on the fly.
What's all this? Which one of you is responsible?
Wasn't it? I really ought to leave these fellas.
Who are you?
The sanitary inspector. This man is dead.
You're the dead man! Run along home. I'll teach you how to beg for mercy. You can take this!
Gotta keep counting.
Ferris, I'm coming.
Mr. Ferris has
Time to head for higher ground.
Okay, thank you. Snake. I'm not gonna do the loot. You never know. Might be maybe.
What's the matter with him, I wonder?
Mr. Ferris, sir. The lad in the factory should be taken to be bandaged by the apothecary.
Fine. But dock his wages.
Yes, sir.
Should we arrive at a final price, Mr. Ferris?
It is done.
Oh? What did you accomplish, boy? A bolt loosened in Starrick's machine. A large bolt, but not enough.
Your Grandmaster will fall.
You assassins can circle London to your heart's content. The mechanism we have built has been going strong for 100 years, and will run 1,000 more. It is the very city itself.
We will take London from your hands.
From Croydon? You lurk in the shadows like a coward. I doubt it.
That was an easy kill. Alright, the train is this way. They can't see me. That makes no sense. They just look straight ahead.
Lost your bottle, boys!
We seem to have made an unscheduled stop. Maybe next time I'll walk.
And now time for Evie. I do like Evie better than Jacob though. Evie's my favourite in this. And I'm bringing it back on my channel. And it's gonna be a mainstay. wish they'd make a Assassin's game where you actually create your own character at the beginning. You get to actually choose to be on either side yourself throughout the game process, to either be a Templar or an Assassin.
Brewster's laboratory. This is where the piece of Eden will be located. No loose ends. Now, to decouple the locomotive and create a diversion.
Well, where is it? Huh? Where's Brewster's supplies? Meter. Who's that?
Time to deploy the diversion. I'm on my way, Sir David.
She shouldn't be here.
Hello, boys.
Please, miss. Don't tell us.
See that woman there?
Why? You didn't have a ticket. No ticket, no free ride. Oh! Jeez. Seriously, just got fucked.
NYC man, emoji cool smile.
Thanks.
Smells like Jacob's cooking. That should keep you busy while I head into your lab.
Hey, UB Gaming 05.
Follow me down the tracks.
You stay here. And keep a lookout.
All right. I'll shout if I get any bother.
First for a bird's eye view. Can't be too careful.
How they come apart?
Not your concern. Bring back the cargo.
Intruder! She's right there!
Playing in PS4 Pro.
Yeah, I'm playing on the PS4.
I need 2 more weeks with the device.
Your questionable practices are beginning to draw unwanted attention. You've been given more than enough time to achieve results, Sir David.
I was unaware that you expected me to perform like a cocker spaniel.
Permit me to remind you of your obligation to the Order.
Miss Thorne, you ride me like a racehorse.
Sir David. I will return tomorrow. If you have not unlocked the device's secrets, forget your dogs and horses. I will leave you to the wolves. Good day.
I was merely promised a tour of the premises, my lords.
Who sent you?
It's one of Green's spies.
Get that man to interrogation. Then I want him brought to the lab.
What a pity. But no deviations from the mission.
Yes, these things complain so much Assassin's I already know, but I'm not one for quiet. Kill enemies with...
Also do gameplays on Unity and Origins in upcoming AC Odyssey.
Yeah, I've already done... I will have to reinstall Unity to do some more Unity stuff, but I've already done Origins gameplay. I'm redoing Syndicate only because I've really only put like cutscenes, not actual full content. So instead, now I'm gonna do it properly. Oh, did he move? Damn it. Could have got two for one. Damn, I didn't expect him to move. He was standing there not that long ago.
Okay.
Just check out my channel, because it's all there.
Nearly there.
She's an intruder!
Where is Bruce's laboratory? All reconnaissance pointed straight here. A secret laboratory? Well, well. Perhaps I can aid this interrogation.
Okay. Where is it? Top. Let's go. Yes, I'm not one for quietness. Oh, let me loot them first.
Ah, thank you kindly. I was in ever such a squeaky fix when, what do you know? You rescue me.
Where's the hidden laboratory?
Untie me and then we can parley, my lady.
I'm pressed for time. Tell me now.
It's underground,
Requires a key. One of the guards nicked mine, cheeky sod.
Thank you.
Now, untie me?
You got yourself in. I trust you can get yourself out again.
Not to worry, milady. Can still recall a couple of tricks from me carnival days.
Charming.
He's good. Okay, which idiot do I have to kill?
What are you doing? Keep that key in your pocket, or else Miss Thorne will have your guts for garters.
Let's have a butcher's downstairs then. I want to see that artifact.
Not if you value your life.
Hello.
Hey, Asha. How's it going? In this area.
Some woman snake there! Someone get her! Someone get her from behind! Break that!
Ooh, you got a gruesome death. Anyone else? Come on.
Got it.
Up top, let's grab it. Not like I'm gonna come back here anytime soon. Good reason, grab it. I don't think I'd get far by the time I finish that.
And you should keep to your work. Sometimes they're screaming. Really? Mind your own business and get back to work. She's not allowed in here!
I'll be good with the blade. Yeah, if you hear that background noise, that's my youngest trying to sing a Fireman Sam song. Where is his entry?
Scared, ain't ya? Do you always look like a plucked chicken? Put your hands up and fight like a man. Shut your dog and just put him up. Point on him. I'll take you, you fucking bastard. You leave him behind.
Should be somewhere around here.
There you are. The entrance to Bruce's lab.
Yeah, that time I used to. Damn it. Not good. Oh yeah, one back there. So much for having a guard on duty, though.
Back on track.
Earning experience for unlocking pigs. Okay. Oh, we already have that. Okay, so those we already have. The only new one on here is Dex. Just to be able to do doubles. Yeah. Okay, what's that one? Automatically loot.
so do as you...
Piece of Eden.
Increase the electricity.
But it'll become unstable, sir.
You heard what Miss Thorne said. We need results now.
Keep it up, emoji fire, you cool, emoji dizzy, want be best friends, emoji big smile, I'm YouTuber 9K, emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes, I hope you get 1 million, emoji blowing kiss, I love your work.
Thank you. I do my best. It doesn't always come with results, just work at it. It's wild, right? Just gotta keep working at it.
It is time to lay down your head, Sir David Brewster.
But I have so much more to discover.
Do not be afraid.
I'm not. God will protect me.
I will continue your experiment.
You will not stop, Starrick. Miss Thorne has already found another piece of Eden, more powerful than the last.
I will take that one too.
We fight to gain what we cannot take with us. It's in our nature.
Now it's time to get out, because it's about to explode. And warning, explosion. It's about to overload.
I have to get out of here, now. Come on, Lee.
going. That was far too close. I must find a way out.
Jeez, Jacob's first mission, all he does is derail a train. Her first mission, she blows up a lab.
Nearly through.
Barry's piece of, well, hopefully the piece of Eden's buried. Otherwise it's gonna be...
Come on!
Prime time.
Was there explosion?
What explosion?
Evie?
Piece of Eden detonated and took the lab with it.
The magic lump of hyperbolic metal. I'm shocked.
Simply because you have never valued the pieces does not
All
mean...
went according to plan,
There was a slight complication.
How slight?
The lab exploded.
Jacob.
You derailed a train.
Oh, he did. Did he?
Well, the train derailed and I happened to be on it. I killed my target.
Brewster is also no more.
Then all in all a successful mission in spite of you two.
What about London?
What about it?
We're wasting our time out here.
You know as well as I do that London has been the domain of the Templars for the last 100 years. They are far too strong yet. Patience.
But the Templars have found a new piece of Eden.
Sir David is dead. They do not know how to use it. The Council shall guide us. Sound advice that your father would have seconded. I shall see you back in Crawley.
Patience, Evie.
The gentle sound of opportunity passing us by.
So what's stopping us? London is waiting to be liberated. Forget Crawley.
Father would have wanted us to listen.
Oh, Father. You could continue his legacy in London.
Freeing future generations from a city ruled by Templars. You know, Jacob Fry, you might just be right.
Then shall we?
Yes. Let's. Onward to London.
And this is how it starts.
I know. You've only had a taste of our latest acquisition from Abstergo. But I want to check in on Sean and Rebecca. I still think attacking a Templar is a mistake.
Call Dr. Grammatica.
Come on. Where's Isabel? What a lovely surprise.
Our mutual friends will be here shortly to search for the artifact. Once it's located, I'll let you know.
Super. Always a pleasure.
Prick.
It's people like you that give historians a bad name.
I'm afraid I don't have time for you today, Mr. Hastings.
Thank you for making my job easy.
Oh, shit.
It does look grim.
Master Berg, Agent Acosta. Deal with them, please.
Move it!
Hunt them down!
All they had to do was wait for you to search the data. Their little stunt has put the whole operation at risk. You need to synchronize Jacob and Evie's memories. Find something that puts us ahead of the enemy. Time is of the essence, and lives are now clearly on the line. Good luck.
Okay, I'm back. We've just moved on to this part.
I've never seen so many people all at once.
Churning seas of London. It's just the way Father described. Now, to find Henry Green and formulate a plan of attack against the Templars.
Is Mr. Green again?
Assassin watching over London? Did you not listen the first 3 times?
Listen to what? Oi, watch it.
Beg pardon, sir.
Oi! Come back here, you filthy dipper!
Stop!
Fine, you little mobsman. Keep it.
Well, well. What do we have here? You're on our property.
I'll gut you like a fish!
Flank him! Don't let him breathe!
You're down.
Excellent. What else does London have to offer?
Now is not the time for tourism, Jacob. Now's the time to find Henry Green. I've always been the crooked climber. Haven't I?
Not since we were 2.
Race you to the highest vantage point. You're going to lose again.
Not on my watch!
Where is Mr. Green's shop located? It was marked on Father's map.
2 assassins. Equal in height. 1 female, 1 male. 2 decades old. And those devilish smiles. You must be the Fry twins.
And you are?
Henry Green, at your service. I was sorry to learn about your father's passing.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Crawford Starrick?
I suppose the Council desires news.
London must be freed, to provide a better future for all of its citizens.
Well, thank goodness the Council saw reason and sent you to aid us.
Yes. Thank goodness.
Unfortunately, I am the bearer of bad news. Today, Starrick sits at the helm of the most sophisticated Templar infrastructure known in the Western world. Every class, every borough, the gangs, the industries. His reach extends all across London.
I've always thought of myself as a gang leader. Firm, but fair. Well, I have uniforms. And I'll unite a mix of disenfranchised outsiders under one name. That's it, Evie. We can rally them to our side.
Oh, like the way that you rallied those card players at the open tavern into the river.
Oh, that was different. They beat me at whist. I can see it now. We'll call ourselves the Rooks.
You were never good at chess either.
Have you got a better plan?
Find the piece of Eden.
Oh.
Well, let me show you the lay of the land. Shall we? The best way to see any landscape is from above. Look at what Starrick has done to the city. Whitechapel is riddled with crime. Child labor, despite regulations. A gang known as the Blighters overruns the streets. And Templars manipulating behind the scenes. As in all the other boroughs, we need to return this city to the people who built it in the first place.
We will free London from Starrick. You have my word.
And my Rooks.
Miss Fry, your passion is inspiring. Come. Let us return to my shop, and I can bring you up to date on the rest. Looking for me.
Who's Kaylock?
One of Starrick's gang leaders.
Why does he want you?
He's after some of my more arcane research into one of the precursor artifacts.
The piece of Eden.
So tell me about these Blighters.
In search of an army, Starrick gathered up the nastiest of the underworld. Some of the city's gangs tried to prevent it and were slaughtered for their efforts. Now, only Whitechapel's clinkers remain opposed, but they're no match for the Blighters.
Well, let's shine these clinkers up then, shall we? They're just the sort we're looking for.
You can't be serious.
Evie, they're ready to fight and oppose the Blighters. This is my chance to step in. Look out, London. Here come the Rooks.
Whoopsie.
Found this city. No one looks where they're going.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Bloody Drood. I'll never finish it at this rate. Only Providence knows where those words are headed now. Well, I must get to work replacing them. Should you ever be in the mood for a tale or two, you can always find me where the ale is warm and tempers are hot. Ta-ta!
What an odd man.
That Mr. Fry was Charles Dickens. Knows everyone and everything in the city. If I were you, I would keep that connection in your back pocket. Kaylock's gang is nearby. They must not follow me back to my shop.
We'll take care of it.
Here, you might be able to use this.
Oh God, I hope so.
My carriage is nearby. Make use of it to throw them off my trail. I will meet you at the curio shop.
Walk on, girl. We need to lead them away from Green. Here comes trouble.
Their carriages are easily damaged. Kaylock will rue the day. to return to Mr. Green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're relentless.
That relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
George would do nothing of the sort. Whatever's left of the Creed will perish under your control.
Harsh words, dear sister.
I do hope Mr. Green made it back safely.
Don't tell me you fancy the bloke already.
And what do you suggest we do if our #1 source of information turns up dead?
Starrick can't be that hard to find. I say we turn the carriage round and go find him.
This is why you aren't in charge.
There we go. Get a quick snapshot of Friar Twins.
Did you give them the slip?
We gave them more than that.
Who are all these people?
Over the years, I have established a number of connections across the city.
Splendid. We'll need focused aid.
Focused aid. We take over Starrick's gangs, we cripple his control.
You're not aiming high enough. Starrick has influence in every branch of society. We need to match him.
I see what you're saying, Evie. We need the Rooks.
You are not starting a gang called the Rooks.
I believe I may have an idea of my own. We will need the police to turn a blind eye to activities. My ally in the force, Sergeant Aberline. I've heard he's a master of disguise. Next up, urchins.
Urchins?
Urchins. Children make for excellent spies.
Clara O'Day.
Smart as a whip, that one.
Finally, you would be wise to remember that Starrick never acts alone. There are gang leaders in every borough. You'll meet them soon enough, no doubt.
Rexford Kaylock, known for his ability to vanish before your very eyes.
Should we make him vanish for real?
I suppose.
One moment. A Templar target you might want to look into. Be cautious. It's rough out there.
No, don't worry about me, Greenie. I can handle a few thugs.
Yes. Shops. Chest. Glitch. Flower. And then bottom. And it's a fast travel point. Okay.
What's the plan then, oh mighty planner?
You're the one with the grand ideas. The gangs, the fights, even the outfits you'll wear. Perhaps you should lead the way.
If you insist.
Piss off before you get yourself hurt.
Press obviously maybe and then hit the switch. Eve favors a stealth approach while Jacob is more confrontational. Even though Evie and Jacob share money, XP, rewards, but have separate DNA.
He's still here!
You invade my shop, you're dead. How rude of you. Invade my piece of paradise. Hold on. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone to the next one. Yeah, she's hard. Fucking hell. Conquests. Hang strength. These are the gang holds. These are the Templar hunts. Inventory, what do we have? Oh yes, the faster rail weapons we have available to us. I'm not a knife person. Never have been, never will be. That's what I'll be talking again. At the moment, not at the level to get it. Still at level 2. Need to go a bit higher to use these ones. Got quite a few ready for me when I had to level up though. The last one I still believe is that you get that at level 4. Outfits, okay. Ezio, Edward. So increase eagle vision. That definitely makes him look like he's in England. Nice. Mission reward. Mission reward. Utility level 2 and mission reward. Okay, what's that? Brass knuckles. Right at the moment we have to use brass knuckles, so but we'll have the cane soon, so get that.
Hola.
Hi. And get the Ubisoft Blue. What else is it? I'm not going to all of that. Oh yeah. Switch the EV fry. Oh. Inventory. Yeah, go right to level 7. You will have the same problems, but let's change it up. So that we should be able to do straight away.
Are you live on the PS4? If so, cool.
Yes, I'm live on the PS4. Most of my streams are from the PS4. skills. What do we have? Oh.
I know you from the Dragon Age Inquisition community on the PS4.
Yes, I also. Yes. Hey! Hey, how's it going? I didn't actually realize that was you. Yeah. I play both at the moment. At the moment, I bought this back because I haven't actually completed all the achievements for it, so I thought it'd be a smart thing to bring it back. Is that all I can get now? Yep, okay. Oh, because I unlocked all of those. Okay, let's go, Evie. In a new wares. First thing to do. Oh. Let's go.
Are you Australian, New Zealand or English? I'm having trouble figuring out your accent because of the somewhat poor quality of your mic-crop.
I'm Australian. No, you're probably having trouble because of my improper speech. Because I actually suffer from dyslexia, so my speech is a bit fumbly.
Sup, mate? It's cold in Melbourne.
Yeah, I live in Sydney, so it's, well, when it's the daytime it's alright. At the moment it's cold at night. Ooh. Get back here, go down here.
Former Central Coast myself.
Oh, okay. I've always been in New South Wales. Born and raised in this state. And haven't really ventured out. Yeah, the only places I've been is on a school trip to Canberra. And then I went over to New Zealand for a week. That's about it.
This is Babylon, and
nowhere else.
Here we make it our business to know the streets.
My whole 28 years basically spent mostly in New South Wales.
Clara, Mr. Green said we might be able to help one another.
In exchange for our services, we ask a small favor.
Well, why not? You seem to have taken most of my money. Why not take a small favor, too?
There are several factories about the city that are powered almost entirely by child labor. Those children work long hours with little pay, and most are not
You're only 1 year younger than me.
They suffer terribly.
That's the first time I get told I'm younger.
A small favor.
In return, we offer you intelligence. Something you clearly need.
Oh, hold on a minute.
I'm late for an appointment. What are these terms?
We accept.
Pleasure doing business with you.
LOL.
No. Okay. Where's the... Oh. Not that far from us.
Everything you need.
Refill all.
Oh, my best customer you are.
Where's the rest?
Wait there while I sharpen my axe. Less chitter-chatter and more work. Next one to utter a word spent the night chained to the fence.
I never played this AC game. I skipped straight to Origins after Black Flag. AC2
no.
is still better.
I like the original better overall more because you don't. To me, it takes more skill in the original to actually go through and kill someone than in most of these. The controls are battered, so it's more fluid, yes, but it also gives more a range. Where is he? Where's my target? There he is.
Of course, without the original we wouldn't have the whole series.
True. I also like Assassin's Creed 2. Brotherhood, it was okay, but they could have done a hell of a lot better, I think, with Brotherhood. Revelations, okay to really close out the chapter. That chapter is okay what they did just to close it out.
You bloody bastard!
I mastered the original in AC2 as well.
She's a funny one.
Unity, the storyline on Unity was really shoddy, I think.
Maybe it would be better if I went home. I surrender.
Brotherhood and Revelations were okay but repetitive.
Yeah, I almost stopped playing, because of the stopped playing Assassins because of all the repetitiveness of it.
Are you working? You better be nicer than the other grown-ups.
Should have just stayed at home.
You better be here to do some good.
Where's the last? Oh, there. And
Hush
there
now.
we go.
Don't worry.
Thank you, miss. Are you here to help me?
Free. Yes, I know about
They
the
have messed up the original premise and milked the franchise from all it's worth.
Yeah.
I wish AC3 never happened.
I think they just really they did milk it like that. No one can deny that. They basically ran with
It
what
was
was
shit
good.
made.
They just ran with what they knew would sell, and everyone just bought it up. Like, to me, after playing some of, I think it was 4, which was the American War for Independence. After that, I was just seeing what it had to offer, which was basically nothing except for a new location. I was ready just to say goodbye to Assassin's Creed. Only Black Flag basically saved that. If it wasn't for Black Flag, I wouldn't have kept going with Assassin's Creed. To me, Black Flag is what saved.
F me an American assassin whoopie effing do.
Is that the only chest yet? Let's get moving. Unity, when they finally tried to go something new, was I understand what the new premise, but they should have worked on it more. Hey, don't you know not to hit a lady?
AC Black Flag was more like a pirate game than an assassin game, but it was still very fun to play.
Yeah, I love the naval combat of it. That just kept me going. Even you will see on my channel, I have a lot of just going around basically plundering, being a pirate.
It's kinda like how the A2 always cost us Inquisition.
Everything you need to survive the streets, right here. You won't find better.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded murder.
I see.
Almost.
Yeah, you're actually right. Yeah,
My
almost.
bad.
Like, number 2 was okay in the sense of what they were trying to get at. The only thing is how they was being restricted to the constant same areas constantly was just that it was really sad. Especially after Dragon Age, where you had all this big area, and when the DLCs added onto it, even though in some cases you played in the same areas and they just opened up little other areas on top, it still just made the experience so
They
much
should
better.
have worked on it for another year.
Yeah, but when they see money, that's why they come up with these 1-year things, because they want that money flow to keep going. They don't want it to stop.
We should have been allowed to explore more of the free marchers.
True. I would have loved to go to the other cities as well. That would have been the tip of the iceberg and just done it for us. If we were able to see the other cities as well, not just constantly go from the upper echelon of one of the city to the lower echelon.
Perhaps we can harness the gangs after all.
Of course, all game developments require sponsors and have budgets and deadlines that affect the quality of the finished product.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps we can harness the gangs after all.
Hey, coming up behind someone is not very friendly. Get angry at me? Here, have some of my time.
It would be nice if AC3 was set around another person other than Desmond for at least one game.
Yeah. I hope that they actually bring us where, instead of we're constantly being set certain people to play as, that you get to from the outset set and make your own character, and then on top of that you get to actually have a choice to either join either the Assassins or Templars, and you do missions to get to that choice. So you have more interaction with everything, because at the moment all we've been, except for Rogue, which was very short, which was a disappointment, it being so short, we've always been Assassins and always looked from the outside of the Templars. But it would be far more, to me, better if we're able to create play a lot. You get a lot more people in that if you have the being able to create your play instead of, hey, have a character,
Japan
you play as
was a
them.
popular choice fans wanted for the AC3, but they choose North America instead.
Yeah, we can easily say from here, for most developers, they might say, here, give us your opinion, say what you would like, but they already have an idea, because for most of the time games are already in development before they even ask us for our opinions, because they really do need to already be in development for them to succeed, to arrive on their deadline.
You and your brother are attracting the wrong kind of attention. I would be careful.
Yes, you should be, Mr. Kaylock.
As you like.
They were working on the A2 and Dragon Age Inquisition at the same time. Hello, I love Assassin.
Huh, the Brooks guys just killed them all. That's hilarious. Hey Fred, yeah, I love Assassins too. We were just talking about the differences in the games and what could have been done. What's your favourite one of the Assassin's Creed games? Where was I heading to? Oh, there. Let's get moving. I'm not recruiting yet because we're not in a mission.
Rogue was fun but short.
Yeah, I enjoyed finally not just playing an assassin and playing on the Templar side, but I could not believe how short it was. And they should have made the ending a lot better as well. Like, that ending was I can understand them having trouble, but they did that so short because
of Templar innovations.
Yeah, it did, but they did that so short because that was just a friggin' subpar, because they put friggin' Unity on the new console, so they thought, for the older consoles, here we'll give you a shortened version of a game.
Maybe Rogue should have been AC3.
If Rogue was AC3, oh my god. That would have been... No, I said... Probably... Yeah, but that wouldn't have worked, because Rogue was really... during the pilot, so... Black Flag would still have had to have come before it. To make sense. But... You're a bit right, because the main protagonist in it that helps you... is the, father of the number 4 American assassin. So, yeah, I do have a point. That could have actually worked. Let's get that. Whoa. I'm also trying to get all the items on that, because when I first played this I didn't, and then come into bullying naughty people.
Oh look, we are in jolly old London, lol.
I know. Don't you just love it? It still struck me with any game that they do of how well they get the detail of the cities or towns. Like Egypt is just in Origins is just magnifique. Like they just nailed it on the head. Even you look at Brotherhood, they nailed Rome as well in Brotherhood. Okay, that didn't work. So. Okay, that's how they get it.
True.
It's always the visual stuff that they nail, but sometimes the story, or just they only revolutionized the combat now. Truly, like they should have done that a lot earlier. If they had done that for Brotherhood Revelations and Black Flag, because Black Flag, except for the naval combat, it was still the same ground combat. If they had revolutionized it then, and same for Rogue, they would have been a hell of a lot more successful, I think.
No, but you're right, Henry. This is your face a man gets for defending his country.
A.
But I still can't wait for Odyssey. Like that does look like an excellent game to play. But I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it or not, because it's pretty expensive to pre-order.
Hello, I am a stupid computer voice who cannot understand dialect and accents.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, it's not just you, it's how I speak, as I said before. Sometimes I mumble my words when I try and speak quickly. But as I was saying before, Odyssey looks like a great game from what they've shown, but not so much as in to go straight out.
No, I am mocking this computer voice.
Oh, you're mocking the computer.
Not you, mate.
Oh, the computer voice will always be so stone dead tone, like someone's just killed it. There's his precious flower. If you're wondering why I'm doing all these little mini side activities and all of that, is because a few of the achievements I haven't completed, and it was to actually grab all of this stuff. And
I never pre-order games anymore, it's a effing ripoff.
Yeah, it is. I just looked at the pre-order for the gold edition of this. I think it's gold or ultra, whatever they calling it. 160 just so you can get the season pass, the deluxe edition, all in the same, and you get to start playing it on the 3rd of October instead of the 10th. That's all they're giving, and they're expecting $160 for you to pay. Like, really? I'm a father of two. Throwing $160 at a game is quite an extensive cost. Ah, I found one of the boxes.
All games are never finished. They always have DLC and add more DLC and do patch after patch after patch.
Of course. And the DLC, depending on what it is, it might not be as good as what we think. But we won't know until you buy it. Like, the only time they give free DLC is if the game was set as free to play from the outset, like Star Trek Online, or they've done really shit with the game, so they're like, okay, all DLC's free just to keep people going. But I doubt you'll ever see that with Assassin's Creed, because they, even if sometimes the game...
Thanks to Dynasty Warriors 9, while fun, it has reminded me never to pre-order a game ever again.
I haven't played Dynasty 9. Like, when I saw it, I'm like, yes, they made it more open, but watching some of the gameplay, I was like, oh, really? They haven't changed the combat, it's still just slice away? I stopped at Dynasty Empires 8. That's where I truly stopped. I'm like, this is just repetitive hack and slash. Like, seriously. You do get boring of repetitive hack and slash. Stop running into people. Let me tackle you, you vagrant.
It was glitchy as hell when they release it.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. I didn't know it came out glitchy as hell. Let's use the... Okay, let's see if we can...
How many crates do we have left to distribute?
It's better now, but it's clearly not a finished product.
Name one game where it's come out without some kind of hitch.
Only about a dozen, sir.
And
excellent. Soon all of London's blighters will be armed to the teeth.
No bobbies in sight.
damn it, I can't reach that one. I have to go in.
Don't play it on the normal PS4, the frame rate sucks.
Ooh, they saw me. Run. Wow, that's a golden case. I have to get that.
I know this from personal experience.
Yeah, I do admit that sometimes, depending on the game you play, it does really poorly. Let's go get that.
I have a PS4 PRO now and all my games run better.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think mine's a PS Pro. I can't remember. I didn't really pay much attention to if it was a PS Pro or not. Oh, lockpick skills. I forgot that. The golden. That's annoying. Yeah. Oh, me. Sorry. Oh, no. Top. Alright. Lockpick skills, which I never. Really? Come up here and say that again. Oh, hold on, no. Here, have a bullet to the head instead. Tell me you're gonna teach me a lesson? Oh, it was outside down below. Now
Dragon Age Inquisition runs a lot smoother now as well. The load times are a lot shorter and there are fewer texture glitches.
Yeah, I've had the only probably bug I've had with Dragon Age is that sometimes it seems like when I'm running around I lag a bit, but that's about it. Otherwise I've had no real problems with it. And that's only been a recent thing, so I think it's just maybe the age of the game. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the only slight issue, and that's not stopped me from playing it, so. Where are we? Here we go.
You have completed the game on Nightmare.
I'm playing it at the moment on Nightmare. I've completed on every other level except for Nightmare, so I decided that I should go back to it and start Nightmare. That's why I asked on the Dragon Age group what kind of characters and that to play through, because except for the Kunari and Dwarf, I'd play through the other ones to death, and same with skills. I'm not a very good mage, so that's why I've decided.
I am recording my second Nightmare playthrough.
Yeah. Where did that ball go? Yeah, I've actually I had the mage one going, and an elf rogue who's an archer going. Mage Kunari and an elf rogue archer going at the moment. Even on Nightmare mode, I can't believe that the archer is so easy to do. Like, I've had more problems playing as a mage than I do as an archer.
I never have problems play as a mage.
I don't see Mr. Aberline.
Well, we tried.
It's probably my playing style. I do like to get up there and in their face, and for some reason with a mage I seem to do poorly at it.
Blow the gaff. What?
Sergeant Aberline, at your service. I presume you're the Fry twins Green mentioned.
I was expecting you to be a policeman.
I was expecting you to be discreet.
Henry Green said that you could help us go unnoticed.
This is how it will work. I will give you the names of criminal gang members. You will bring them back to me. Quietly.
Oh, we'll be as quiet as an old lady. A very hairy, strange old lady that looks a lot like a policeman.
I do like the little smart aleck remarks from Jacob that you get in this.
It's not that you do poorly, you probably don't use the right balance of skills.
I mean, you're probably right about that.
Corpses at the station. Approach the target from behind and attempt to make them talk.
Here. Here's where I'm going. Go, hit me. You missed. Missed. That's gonna cost you. Oh, you're dead. I'd love... Sorry, the cat fighting with the cane.
Someone's been killed!
Damn you, get in my way.
Barrier is key to survive, but if your damage is weak it won't help either. Using the right staff element is also important.
Yeah, I always keep my staff elements to whatever my what element I'm trying to use. I never use like a friggin' ice staff.
It's all about balance, mate.
Yeah. Coming to die. Yeah, so much for being quiet. I like got into, what was it, 3 fights already? I'm supposed to be quiet?
Lightning is the best all-round element as only a few enemies are resistant to it.
Okay, I seem to always use fire. Or ice, one of those. I haven't actually used lightning, but I've had set up some of my comrades to use it.
Ice sucks royally, mate.
Ah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Australia.
Yep.
Get off me! Piss off! Oi!
Shut your mouth. Meet my blade.
Get your hands off me!
Stop squeezing people of every last penny and we'll talk. We're going to take a walk, you and I.
Get off me! Piss off! Oi!
Shut your mouth. Meet my blade.
Get your hands off me!
Ice is okay if you play as a defensive mage, but it doesn't do high damage.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, I think the easiest one I probably seem to always have is with an archer. Well, sometimes it can change in some fights. An archer or warrior. Well, warrior is because I just make sure like they can withstand any kind of hit, even from a mage. And I always take out the mage first.
If you being aggressive in combat, lightning is best so long as you use the right balance of skills.
Okay, I'll try that out on my mage then. I'll set up my mage to be using lightning and see if that helps. Do you have any vids on yours about mage on your channel about mage balancing and making sure you have the right skills?
You'll regret it if I come over there.
Really? Well, hey, how about dying? Now you just regretted coming in.
There's a body here.
Okay, I saw something need to be that. What's that? Social collectible. Oh, definitely need to get that too. Let's get that bottle. And then we'll confront the Templar in charge.
My second video goes over more info, but I haven't uploaded it.
Okay. Well, when you do upload, uploaded, I'll keep an eye out for it. And then I'll watch it. Because, yeah, Mage is probably my weakest character. There we are. Let's go get it.
My first video does show some basics.
Alright, that's more hilarious.
Waffles. Sorry, I wanted to say that once.
No problem.
LOL.
Whoa, that's just random. I almost died then. Come on, health regenerate slowly. Stupid officers. Just wanted to hijack the police vehicle. There's actually an achievement for doing that. Oh, I'm still gonna take it.
It's better than having a Balan moment on live stream.
Yeah, all my PC games, I just upload, I don't live stream them, but that's more because of my stream quality for my laptop is shit. They seem to be better off if I just upload them and then try and stream them. But I understand where you're coming from with that. I used to, when I first started to play the PlayStation and someone got me into...
If I plug in headphones, can we talk freely?
I would have to turn off the, because at the moment even my party chat is selected to being on the YouTube vid, but that I can change easily. It's only in the settings that I change that. But if you want to, yeah. But everyone would hear what I say, though. That would still turn off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's inside the building. Get down. Where in here is it?
It's no problem, I was just curious.
Yeah, all my, unless someone truly does not want their voice to be on the recording, all my party chats on all my videos if I have any party chats going. And that most people, I've never found someone who actually cared that their voice is on a party chat. Is that everything here? We got that to go. Where is it?
Tie my kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down.
Oh, kangaroos. Low. At least you haven't started singing Wilson Matilda.
LOL.
I still can't believe on how long Dragon Age has actually lasted with an actual fan base. It's like 4 years coming up to now since it came out, and it still has a strong fan base. Did I get it or did I miss it? Where is it? Oh, it's above me. I'll get there.
Why does that surprise you?
Only because when how lackluster the multiplayer was, sometimes it's the multiplayer that makes a game last. So
Dragon Age Origins still has a fan base.
oh no, sorry, I was talking about Inquisition, sorry, not Origin. Well, Origin's been the newer one out. I'm sorry, I was talking more about Inquisition, because it's been 4 years. Dragon Age Origin, yeah, I would never expect the fan base for that to disappear so quickly. Even regardless of, especially as the new content.
Final Fantasy VII still has a fan base. Many games still have fan bases.
That's true, after so many years. Ooh, that was a nice jump. Yeah, you are right about that. Look how long, well, a lot of games have lasted quite a while thanks to fan bases. Is that another? No, that's just another.
The more new games suck, people will appropriate the older games more.
True. True that.
Appreciate, I meant to say.
No problem. I understood what you were saying when it came up, regardless if it was the wrong wording.
AC Unity was a good example.
True. I have it like uninstalled at the moment, AC Unity. I've tried for a second time to do a playthrough of it, and it's just not, doesn't give me the same feeling that even playing Syndicate, Black Flag. I can even go back and play the Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelation, and get a better feeling and better grab for what's happening than in Unity. I've even played the multiplayer in Unity, and that's glitchy as hell. Like, I was correct. I have actually, I do think I have a vid of it on my channel how glitchy it was, and that's just hilarious. Even though the multiplayer is probably the one thing
I need to go back and finish Brotherhood and Revelations on the PS4.
Well, lucky they have the Ezio collection, because that makes it so much easier. I have that now as well.
There you are. All that stands between you and Whitechapel is the villain controlling the borough. Kaylock has demanded you settle the claim for territory in a gang fight.
His loss?
Yeah. I'm sure
I
you
own
put this
it
to
too.
better use than I can.
Oh, what's this, Greenie? Assassin Christmas.
Assassin Christmas, man.
Gather your allies.
Taking over the barrow is actually quite easy. In my previous playthroughs, I actually have a video where I took over the stronghold and the actual.
I got 100 completion on AC2 on the first run.
Nice. That's actually pretty. That's really good. Like, that's something not to just be squeamish at.
Mr. Rexford Kaylock has agreed to your terms and waits for you at the Whitechapel train station. He's bet his train
That's
on the
memory
fight.
made.
Yeah, that's...
Well,
Even
right
I
back.
struggle to do that.
Perhaps this will
No
draw
problem.
you out. Rux! To arms!
Whee! Oh, you're dead. Come on, you. Of course you do a run.
There you are.
Don't go easy on her!
She'll have to try harder if she wants to avoid this.
You'll pay for that! Press her, come on! Make sure she's out!
He gone.
Oh, he didn't keep his footing. Oh boy. He really has to keep his footing when he's fighting on top of the train.
That's
Oh,
what
well.
happens when you
At least we
don't have a
train
ticket.
now.
Ticket, please. What? You don't have one? Goodbye. Don't worry, the first guy just jumped off as I'm climbing on. Like, okay, you jump off, one less guy to fight. But that's the last time you have a train fight on one of the actual gang bosses.
Lucky for us, our ticket inspectors don't have that kind of power.
Yeah, throw you off a moving train, that would be terrible.
Whitechapel is no longer in the hands of the Blighters.
You now have the chance to join our ranks. We welcome all who would stand up to Starrick and his cutthroats.
Especially if you're traveling between Newcastle and Sydney.
Oh yeah, that would be deadly.
Welcome to the Rooks.
And if you survived the fall, you'd be having a long way in between to get any sight of civilization.
Kaylock? He's left the station.
Well, hello, fancy pants. And who might you
I'm
two
Evie
be?
Fry, and this is my brother, Jacob Fry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Agnes McBean.
A delight.
I thought I was getting a promotion. I suppose I'm out of work now.
Okay, where am I? Ah, crap, I am in Woi Woi.
I won't bile your heat.
Yeah, I'm in Sydney's western
I'm
suburbs.
sure we can at least match that.
Then may I present to you Agnes and Bertha, lady and locomotive, at your service. I'll be in the next car.
A hideout on the rails. What an excellent idea.
Blacktown.
Yes, it all worked out rather well.
Well, yeah, I'm near
Now,
to Blacktown.
I would like to follow up a
I'm
lead
just
on...
outside of it, in one of the outer
Jacob?
suburbs of Blacktown.
Is this serious?
I'm not doing anything until this gets fixed.
I believe I know someone who can help with that.
Cool.
I knew you would, Greenie.
You know, a mite of money goes a mickle bit in this city. Think of the power of good you can do with the purse you bring.
Income collection from the safe. Oh. Oh, it was behind me. Hello.
You talk of a store in London. Well, now's your chance. That there map shows who to speak to. Old friends, if you will. Give him a whiff of that sterling, and maybe you can save us all from having to lay down our knife and fork afore we're ready.
Okay. Give them some training. Okay, that's... Oh no. Holy shit, I got plenty of money.
I stepped out of the Dragon Age community because I gained some unwanted attention from another user. Avoid talking Garuda 478. He is not out.
Okay, oh, that's sad that you stepped out of the community, because that was a good place for conversation, for just general
Stupid
conversation.
computer voice.
Yeah, well, the computer voice won't be anything different.
I am stepping out for a while and hopefully he'll forgot about me and move on.
Well, cross your fingers.
He is not trouble, but he is special, to put it nicely.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I wasn't expecting to meet someone like that.
Well, the Dragon Age community is a very big community. You meet a lot of different kinds of people, some good, some bad. It's just how life is. It's just how we are able to cope with it, and what we do.
True that.
Is what defines us. Sorry for this, me doing all this upgrading, because I have the money and I have the resources, so I thought I'd just better do it. So this isn't as interesting as following someone constantly doing the missions.
It's important.
It is, especially for if I want the rooks, as they're now called, to have any proper chance of being a proper force. Okay, now I'm gonna need more money.
I am having trouble balancing where I edit on my nightmare playthrough.
Okay, well, at the moment I've gone further in my Elven Nightmare playthrough, but I have not moved from the hinterlands yet. I did have one bad encounter with I think it's the witches from one of the rifts in the hinterlands, where you have to verse 2 of them in the cave. they basically just killed me outright. Me, and I had Vivian as well, and they just killed both of us outright. Gave me a bit of a shock. Because normally I'd take height advantage, and basically there we're done, the rift is closed. But in that cave I can't get height advantage. They have it straight off the bat. So at the moment that's where I am. It's just a level. What am I even looking at those really? Okay. Level 2 now. Should save some money to buy new equipment. Silly me, but I just have to live with that for now. Lock picking skill.
I did the East Road and the entire southeast section of the hinterlands in 2 videos on Nightmare.
Yeah, I've already subscribed to you, man. Just go double check on that, just to make sure. Don't want to say it and then actually be wrong, because that would make me look silly.
I don't use anything fancy.
Neither do I just use what I have at my disposal.
Just the basics.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing complicated about Nightmare.
No, it isn't. I thought it would be a lot harder, but it isn't. I was actually shocked. I thought it was going to be really hard. I was surprised at how generally, well, it probably does help that I know what I'm getting myself into because I've played the game so many times, and I know what strengths and weaknesses that I have to play off as well, so I do have some advantages than if someone just went straight in.
You die easily if you're unprepared and plan poorly.
True. You can still have the surprising deaths when what you were expecting doesn't happen, which in that cave is exactly what happened to me. Expecting a nice win and got the complete opposite. Alright, let's go, Jacob.
Divide and conquer is key.
True. Also, making sure that you use as an archer, making sure that you have the height and range against your enemy is also a good one too. But that was my problem in the cave. I couldn't get that height advantage, and those witches that fire the ice basically just took me out. Like, both of them seemed to have targeted me, and as soon as I went down, I think it was Vivienne then went down, and then Blackwell then went down, and the only one still left standing who was still capable of fighting was Cassandra, and that's because how much I had leveled her up.
Yes, I know what cave you're referring to.
Yeah, because and you also have the is it a Fey demon? That is the fire one. That comes out straight away on the rift first opens. Yeah, I'm not doing that at the moment.
Only one ice mage and a few demons in there.
Yeah, it was the ice one that took out me and Vivian, and once that happened, my two warriors just had no chance. Because Vivian, even though she uses fire in that, I have her to and buffed her up so she uses the barriers constantly, and they last a long time. And that's an extra help for the warriors.
I have been intercepting nothing but poppycock propaganda about soothing syrup and whatnot. No, I swear to high heavens, if Starrick's monopoly continues...
Alec, I beg your pardon. These are friends of mine. Evie Fry and her brother, Jacob.
Use two mages?
Use two mages.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Linguist, inventor,
I
and
might think
technical
of
expert.
that. I'm also thinking of revamping what
Can you fix this?
both Blackwell and
looks like the casing is
Vivian is using, because I think also there's
two barriers which you can rotate between is better.
Could have used one of these
True.
to fit my fuses on top of Big Ben.
Alec is installing a new telegraph.
Also, upgrading weapons and armor.
Now, if I can mend the fuses connecting
Blackwell is using probably would help as well, because I haven't custom made his armor yet, and neither with Vivian. They're just wearing armor that I've collected across.
I am only using Kaz, Barak and Solas with my own mage.
I'll put it to use immediately.
Jacob, wait. Mr. Bell.
I normally use Cassandra, Blackwell,
we can use my carriage if you
and Vivian. Now, because I find that once she levels up a lot more and she gets to her unique powers, she's a monster in combat, so I've been using her more whenever I'm a ranged person, and if I'm a mage...
Long range is good for early nightmare.
Yeah.
You really ought to be here by now. I say, I hope you're...
So, Mr. Bell,
Yeah, I
what
do
inventions
agree.
are you concocting?
It has helped quite a bit being long range. Like the
Phonetic telegraph?
rift down the
Sounds
one
a
of
bit
the
mouthful.
entry points
You could
just
just call
past
it a
that
telephone.
cult hideout.
Other party members don't become useful until Skyhold.
True.
Easy. Which is why Mr. Green has asked you to set up a free line.
Yes. What is more, other small independent companies have their lines sabotaged, and they have little means of finding any broken
Easy
fuses, which are...
To be found on top of Big Ben.
Correct. Especially as one needs a special government pass to get through the guards.
They will not be a problem. I'll repair the fuses.
Sierra is very strong later in the game, as is Iron Bull.
Yeah. On my dwarf one, I've created two separate teams. One's for main missions, and the other one's my dragon hunting team. And my dragon hunting team consists of Sarah, Iron Bull, myself, which I'm a dwarf warrior, and Blackwell, and Cassandra as well. That's my dragon hunter team. Basically, 3 range units, 3 warrior units, and 1 mage unit. And just the expressions from both Sarah and
I use the
Iron
same
Bull.
team most times.
I love how Sarah and Iron Bull react to the dragons. It's hilarious to me. In my dwarf one, I've already taken out the dragon into Hinterlands and the dragon at Crestwood, which I've also separated the actual vids of those battles and put uploaded them as their own separate vids as well as being in my live stream anyway.
All set.
Oops, sorry, I had to do a kickstart on that. Come on, climb, climb. Like so, having this.
I need to go. Talk later and have fun playing.
Yeah, no problem. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your night, I should say. Not day, no. But thanks for stopping by. See you next time.
Catch you later.
Yep, see you later, man.
That should do it.
One more to go. Why can't I friggin... It's friggin' ridiculous that I'm all the way down. Yeah, I already failed that. Now it decides to work for me. God, that's just annoying. Yeehaw. Fixed.
Lovely view.
Yes, thank you for telling me something I already know.
Thank you very much, Miss Fry. I will now be able to continue with the installation of the new line.
If there's anything else I can do to help...
Certainly. Please do come and visit. Oh, I was toying with this device and have noted down the formula for you. It's not perfect yet. By golly, it works.
Maybe a little too well. Whoa!
There you are. That's it.
Actually, that's fine.
Someone get her from behind! dead! Slice of fright!
You seem to have got a bullet to the face for your troubles. Anyone have loot? What is it? It's a bullet to the face. That's what it is. Off we go.
How'd you work that out? Take Mr. Clancy. But what if you spread he does more than walking and talking to your lilies and your... Oh, there she is! Don't go easy on her!
Okay. Don't go easy on me. He's dead. That's right now. Was he carrying anything for me? Nope. Okay, he's just there, so I need that food. Murder where? I see no murder. I only see villainy. Explosives. Thank you. All the resources and money counts. Is it a police officer? Let's first get that viewpoint done. So.
You're there! Come down sometime!
What are you boys jabbering on about? You're dead. the assassin. Go. Okay, what do we have now?
I taste cat, you rank
No,
up.
it's mutton, I promise you!
I'm not scared to die. I'm not.
Bloody marvellous. Thanks a lot.
Oh, they've been mighty rude to you. I thought I'd give them a taste of their own medicine. Another one.
Ah, Miss Fry. I was just showing Jacob the first message was received via the mended lines. Oh, you can keep the rope launcher, by the way. We've managed to procure another one for your brother. Excellent work. Thank you, again.
You're very welcome, Mr. Bell.
We can now defend the principle of impartial news and free speech.
Free is fair, but free and brief is far better.
Ha ha! Ah, Fry, such caustic wit.
And on that note, we must depart.
Oh, good fortune to you both. Call on me, anytime.
Let's get onto securing another zone. The more zones the more boroughs we secure, the stronger we can be.
Now that we've finished with that distraction...
Who is that? Oh, you mean you don't know?
Beautiful train you got here. Miss McBean was just telling me all about her. Name's Ned.
How do you do?
I won't take up more of your time. If you want to learn a thing or two about the finest transit systems in the world, you can find me at this address.
Let us return to locating the Piece of Eden.
We need to reclaim London from Starrick. Who are my targets?
It's not time for that yet.
I didn't come to London to hunt curios.
First understand the dance, only then become the dancer?
Oh, so you're taking over where Father left off.
Someone has to.
Evie, finding the precursor artifact will give us an insight into what the Templars intend. Jacob, I have information about Starrick's associates that should be of use to you. Here.
The assassination wall in the train hideout to track the next Templar target. Expand territories by clearing conquest activities. Complete associate activities to earn money and craft resources and human rewards. Of course. That goes without saying, as they say. Just open between Jacob and Evie. You just not support each scratch for the pieces of Eden. Draco C. His campaign to take over the Templars is reckless and sloppy. That's just
This
normal.
soothing syrup has become the only medicine available in Lambeth. It bears the Templar Grandmaster's name.
About time for a visit to the doctor.
I don't see that cure arriving anytime soon.
And what exactly will you be doing, might I ask?
You know very well. Tracking down the piece of Eden.
Enjoy your studies. I'll be out killing Templars.
That'd be level 3. Skills. Up 1 floor. And up like that. Okay. Now, go to inventory. At 5,000. Damn, I need to make level 4. Level 4, level 4. Level 7. Level 4. course, and don't you outfit. What's this? Decrease detection speed. Yeah, don't want it. Still got the one that I want. Okay. Crafting. What do we need to craft? Gear. Oh, that's a lot of crafting. Gear crafting. Bullets. There's some effectiveness. Medicine. I can't do boats at the moment. So I want $100 left, but when I do, that will be my target for him. And those are our sequence missions. And then, but we need to take over here.
Hello, Fry.
What's this? Quickly repair the out-of-control train before it straight.
Lovely afternoon, ain't it, Jacob?
I can't seem to get...
That's why we do our change and one shot. Where are we at the moment? Okay, so we're heading that way. I need to go. There we go. Train's nice and all done. Not quick enough. Well, I'd be even quicker if I was heading in the right direction. That should be my first start. This one. Let's go. Using the building of London to make my quick movement around. How far am I away? A couple. Where's my target?
Still play an Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
Yes, I am still playing Assassin's Creed. Been playing it for over 3 hours now. Across the water. Anyone else? No? Okay, let's go.
No.
I go first one. Bye. I think so. Okay. I'm not that far away from my objective that I chose. grab a horse and get to it. Crazy.
Steady on.
There's my assassin's stone.
How does this feel? Oh, try you out here! How's about stick
How rude. I wasn't annoying you. You just come up and attack me. Very indecent of you. Another one. That's 3 now. Okay, there's the stronghold for this territory. There's child labour. Is the fights. Okay. Let's go after stronghold first. Then we'll go after child labour. Where's the other one? Yoink. Okay, let's get these chests that are all around us. And up here.
Come on, what are you doing? Don't bother someone else. Back.
Okay, now we'll go after the child slave area. Then we'll get to there and open that viewpoint. How far away? Go. Continue.
Get him.
Child liberation. Can get in from. Start training.
Yes, you! I'm not so far that I can't stop you!
No, I said you could. Okay, hold on. Just get back out there and I'll be just out there shortly to do it.
What's he doing here? I see someone!
When did you have a fight? When did you ever have a fight back?
help.
Thank you, sir.
There's no supper for the lot. Fucking take it!
Thank you.
Look sharp.
Thank you, mister. I found a body. What do I do?
It's all right, kid.
Thanks very much.
Mr. Fry, good to see you again, sir.
And skill point, let's put it towards. Ooh, I only have one skill point. All of this is 2. Inventory, belts. Okay, next viewpoint is here. We still have all of those to do. We don't have the full view yet of this community. I can hide. No. Just straight down the street.
And how are you? Keep moving. Slow down. Doing fine, girl. Let's go. Whoa, easy.
Okay, right near us is Templar, another bounty, and another bounty. Stands
The Grand Master.
Excellent. Run along now. We got.
You won't get your cuffs on me!
Right, lads. That'll be all.
Very well.
Jamie, help! Someone's after me!
Damn it, I hate it when you climb and so freaking. Yes.
Alright?
In my anger, I'm just gonna run in there and kill them. I think.
Shoot!
fast track it back to headquarters, which would be... Where is my train? Oh, it's right there. Not that far away. And I think I'll end it here. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I'll be doing more Assassin's Creed Syndicate live streaming throughout the week, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so when I come on you'll be the first on here to watch. And don't also forget to hit the like button if you like the content I'm providing and giving to you. Thank you guys all, and I'll see you next time.
Hello, Mr. Fry.